Watch this!
Malfurion versus Anduin.
Hey, another priest.
I must protect the wild.
Yeah, maybe we'll actually get to play this game. I'm looking for ramp, and that is not it. Neither is this, but at least this gives me something to curve into. Is there any room for innervates in this deck? Maybe. It's already feeling pretty tight. Like, if I'm going to, I'm going to add another card at this point. There are things that are ahead of innervate, I think.
Job's done.
Just because, like, we're not really ramping that hard into anything, and we haven't had that hard of a time completing the quest on, like, 4 or 5. Whoa! I mean, sure. That's a play that you're allowed to make. Have I tried Bolster Warrior with Kragg? That's on deck. I haven't yet tried it. Alright, I think I'd kill that. Just otherwise it's gonna, like, eventually raid through the Anubisath. Playing Dirty Rat into Quest Druid is just really dumb. I mean, there are probably worse decks to play it into. But, like, this deck typically runs Feoris and big minions at the top end. We're not, but it's not uncommon. I'm going to save that for next turn. I can play it with the Nourish. This is a really good opener. I'm assuming this is Reno, in which case we only have to get wrecked by a single copy of Psychic Scream. That is uncomfortable. I wish that were not on the board, but it is. Just because the trades don't line up very well. Well, that is a good play next turn. Do I want a 5-4 or 5-3 on the board, or a 3-5? Like, I'm okay if this dies, even though it's a cute little burb. I think I'd rather have the 3-5. We're about, like, sticking a resilient board, not necessarily a powerful board. Well, that was the best case scenario anyway. He's playing Dirty Rat and Big Priest? No. No, we have too much respect for our opponent to assume that. Hey, Tora. Oh my god, they might be. I don't... But why, though? So I don't want to play this because I don't want to... It's really bad into Scream. So I'm going to play Ysera because that's much better into Scream. And I'm going to kill that because it's kind of spooky. And I'm going to lag out my computer because that happens every time. But, like... Chat, what if this is actually Dirty Rat and Big Priest? Oh my god. It is, chat. I am upset. Yeah, so this only puts 2 Wisps on the board, and those actually protect against the Death Rattle here, so it's relatively safe. Unlucky. Still just go face here, though. Force a Scream. I don't want this in the res pool just yet. I've got Branching Paths on the backswing for lethal. There's maybe... No, there wasn't good lethal outs there, were there? God, that's the best outcome. No taunt, please. Sure. I don't want to talk to you right now. You're a disappointment to me. If I get a second copy of Branching Paths, that's pretty good. Okay. This kind of makes me want to clear that, but There's no way I'm clearing the Katrina, right?
Time waits for no one.
I should. This almost certainly gets cleared. There's got to be a Scream in hand at this point. It's not Scream, so sure. No, no Vargoth off of that, so that's pretty good. Cool. This summons a rush minion, which allows me to push through. Probably should have drawn first at some point, but I didn't, so. Oops. Still dead. I don't think there's any outcome that I lost there, so I don't know what I was so concerned about.
My blade burns with holy fire.
I must protect the wild.
I don't think I keep Floop here. I'm looking for Nourish. I feel like I've said that many times already tonight. Odd Paladin now? No, we know Gray. Gray is not an Odd Paladin gamer.
Happy New Year.
It's Galakron Paladin, even Galakron Paladin. That's Ysera. I'd very much like a Nourish draw, please.
I hope you like my invention.
Monkus. Do I cycle this? I think I'm that desperate for a Nourish that I do just want to cycle this.
Job's done.
Anubisath is not Nourish, but it's close enough. It's even and Odd Paladin? Oh man, that's way too powerful. Well, now I want that Nourish back. Where'd it go? Chat, why'd you take my Nourish from me?
For the wild.
I can kill it next turn with the Kragg. Oh, we gave him heal value. That was dumb.
Reporting for duty.
Zoop. What a sweet animation. I dig it. Good job, Kragg. You're finally useful. Andy's been promoted to General. That's impressive. No more cereal boxes for him. Want to play around Sunkeep Terram there? Did not play around Consecration though, which was much more likely to happen. Oh, doesn't matter. We top deck like a god. Your turn.
Happy New Year.
Don't you dare. That's not a real card. Whoa, he didn't dust Eadric. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. That card is so far off my radar. That card only belongs in Pure Paladin, though, so what is he doing? Eadric? I think it's Eadric, right? There's an A in there somewhere. Eadric? Be careful, this deck must run Blubber Baron. Yeah, and probably both Bolvars. Oh, that's actually a good time for a Dirty Rat. I can go fishing for lethal, or I can play Ysera. Ysera is a lot more fun, so I'm gonna do that. Right, because I only have one draw for lethal anyway, and I think Ysera is better prior to the. Plus, we get to lag out our computer again. Fantastic.
Job's done.
Board is really full for Ysera? Yeah, but I mean, I'm not... This isn't living or the opponent loses. Plus, I want to play the Ysera before the draw things most of the time. Like, the only punish for this play is timeout.
Put your faith in the light.
You will pay for that, cur.
I don't think I will. Dragon? Not dragon.
Sleep now.
You asked for it.
I must protect the wild.
Nourish is great. Do I keep these two together? Nah. I want to find Blossom and get to this Nourish even faster. Exodia Mage, I think that's probably one of the least likely situations. Unless you're talking about just like the Reno Quest Mage. In which case it still seems unlikely when the opponent didn't do it. It's Evan Mage. Haha. It's my opinion on Jaina's nerfed art. Doesn't make a difference.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
It's still a pretty good opener. I'm gonna kill that in case of duplicate, and just to get it off the board. Not duplicate. Jade Blossom or Ferocious Howl is my best draw. I'm a little bit hesitant to just like let a spell rip here because my spells are high value and counterspell would wreck them. So
For the wild.
probably just playing this next turn because Explosive Runes is slightly less bad for me with this card. It's pronounced Edric? Okay, I'll keep that in mind when I mispronounce his name in the future. This is not a good turn from the opponent. That's all you're doing? Yikes. Seems like a mistake. I would have recommended you do a lot more than that. Okay, so it's almost definitely counterspell, right? So I want to play this before any of my other spells, which is going to be awkward. I saw somebody try to push a Reno Secret Mage the other day. Yeah, it was not uncommon early on in the last expansion, just because of, I think it was last expansion, but just because Zephrys is good, and also like there are enough powerful secret synergy cards that it's possible to do now. I don't think I hate playing against this deck these days. Okay. That's fine. Duplicate is fine. I'm going face. I know it's probably Flame Ward, but I just need to get it out of the way. If it's Flame Ward, then we get like a full turn of doing gross post-quest things, so. It's not. Okay. So this gets countered. And we're really weak to Flak Mage, which is concerning. That's why I kind of wanted to get the Flame Ward out of the way, but oh well. Just wanted to throw out there that I crafted Edric. Oof. I think that's the first time anyone has ever done that. Yeah! So congratulations, you've made history. Alright, I have to play this to test for counter again. Not counter. I wonder if now I just play the Starfall and all of these minions. That seems good. Because I need this off the board. That's really problematic. Uh-oh, which one goes back? Which one goes back, chat? Is it the Flak Mage? Oh my god, that's a nightmare. Flak Mage is poor design for the game. I think it's just a bad tool to give to Mage, which... like, especially Secret Mage, because it shores up the deck's biggest weakness. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the card. I think that it's just bad for the Mage class, which already has powerful tools at its disposal for this particular archetype. Cool. Joke's on you. That's what I wanted to have happen. It's not. Again, this gets hit too hard by Counterspell. This gets hit by Counterspell. I just have to play this and hope it's not explosive. It's explosive. Which means I get wrecked by Flak Mage again. Can we get some Hiaz? I'm too upset for that. Fortunately, the opponent drew like poop, so that's helpful. Yeah, just oof. Good job, Roffle. Good English. I just have to like take a gamble here. I think this is probably the best outcome, right? So we've seen 2 duplicates. That's not going back to hand. I've seen 1 explosive, 1 flame strike. If I play this and it's explosive, then like I just get to play this. If I play this and it's not explosive, then I protect my face and whoop, and I can play. Cool. Anyway, I was just rambling there for like an hour. You probably don't care. Now I'm free to play this. I probably... sheesh. I need to draw another card so that I hit inexpensive spells. I'm probably playing this next turn, right? Because I have 12 mana available to me, so... yeah, I need something like that. That's perfect. Also, my health is 6-9, so... nice. But basically, I want to go Nourish into Hidden Oasis. Oh god. Okay, now I can't do that. I have to Ferocious Howl first. Because we're just, like, perpetually boxed out by Counterspell. Oh my god, you didn't play it. Oh. That's the best thing you could have done for me. Thank you. I need to go on the defensive still. I need to set up the D. This is a good test for counter now. That's why I was drawing with the branching passes so that I could hit a card like this so that I can just pitch away into counterspell. Because even at this point, Ferocious Howl is pretty important.
You're not ready for this.
I thought we were done with that. Yeah.
We have many secrets.
Yeah.
I'm late. I'm late.
Revel in the power.
I think with that draw, the Ferocious Howl is less important here. Because I have another way to regenerate armor. And just removing stuff is probably more important. And this allows me to hit another Anubisath, maybe. It's a pretty good draw, too. I need to take this off the board in case of final copy of Valet. But we should be able to survive. We've got this and this next turn to heal. We could even draw with Nourish. Like, I think we get there. We're done with counterspells, so I can stop playing around it, finally.
You are on fire.
I'm late. I'm late.
It's unfortunate. I think I need to draw.
The power courses through me.
If I make a 6/6, these two trade in.
What to do?
Like, going full defensive keeps me alive this turn, but I need to survive 2 turns, right? Which means that next turn I could Nourish into Ferocious Howl And maybe that's better. Yeah, let's do that. Just need to not die for a bit. Healing for 24 and making a 6/6 is a pretty good turn.
Job's done.
I'm out of cards.
Most classes can build an all-bird deck, especially if you count Leroy Jenkins, because he has... At least he has chicken. That makes sense. Oh god, I forgot about fireballs. That's why I kind of wanted to draw it into Spreading Plague, but Spreading Plague is still pretty good here. There's a second fireball. It's probably hitting me now. Oh, you've just extended really hard into Spreading Plague. I'm really likely to hit it, right? Spreading Plague plus Anubisath is the nuts off of the Nourish. Like, my entire deck is... I'm bound to hit it, right? 2 outcomes, 3 draws out of 6 cards left. Yeah, that's game. Oof. No more flak mages either, and we're just never attacking face because of... So I go here into Wisps next turn, and we actually are attacking face because we need to set up the kill. I think we won.
The future is ours.
That's an uncomfortable card to be playing right now. Oh wait, you're just dead. I don't even get my turn. I forgot it happens at the end of turn, not beginning of turn. I was so busy fixating on staying alive. Self-mill mage, yeah. And that's why people think that Luneth is a bad card for some reason.